Now you do have a choice. You don't have to choose that website to create your data flow diagram. In fact, you can use any part of the Office system that you want. I must admit that I found PowerPoint a lot easier to work with the connections and the straightening up all the different angles and putting everything in line. However, it is your choice. The symbols are all within the insert and shapes, so we can create it in exactly the same way as we would have done within the website. You can, and I'm not going to create the whole diagram on this one because I've already got it. You can change the font sizes, and it's a program that you're more used to, rather than trying to get used to an extra website or a different utility on top of the fact that you've got to create this controlled assessment. So I'm going to make sure that I go through and add each of these ones. So I need the generating of the 5 random cards. It's very frustrating when you can talk quicker than you can actually type. So as we go through this one, you'll notice that I'm not changing any of the other words because, quite frankly, the data flow diagram is going to be similar. It's not going to be massively different anyway. It's just going to be probably the colours that I've used, maybe the font sizes. And here's where I can show you that lining it up becomes a little bit easier. I've been very particular about lining up all these different sections and making sure that they all sort of match up with each other as they go on through, mainly because it improves the ability to read the actual diagram that you've got. I mean, if I had all the different symbols and all the different styles and colours and even to some extent of them all being different sizes, it becomes very difficult to read the information you've got there, and you want it to be about the ease of actually finding what you have planned rather than it being about a struggle to find out what exactly you've typed in, why you've typed it in, what symbol was that supposed to be. As we go on through, we need to make sure that fits. I have to be a font size smaller than the others. Now I want to connect the last one, and okay, I'm going to use that one. You would have to create the entire of the diagram, but I would suggest that if you highlight it all and press group, there we go, we've now got one piece of object that we can use. So whenever I move the bottom piece, it moves everything unless I double click. So I've copied it. I'm going to take it into my document. So where I would have, let's make that bigger. Where I would have had my one that I created on the website, I can paste in the new one that I've created in PowerPoint. Inline with text always works much better for these type of diagrams, and as you can see, at least this one will spell check as I go on through, and I can change the sizes if I need to, or go in and edit them. I don't think I should have changed those words. It's fine, it's just wanting me to capitalize, I think. You can resize it by clicking on them and going to the bottom right. You might have to double click and change the font size to make sure it all displays in. Again, if you've done it to one, I would tend to do it to the others to make sure it's nice and neat. Yeah, I thought I made a mess up with that one. Let's take the bracket out. I think the line underneath can go one smaller. It doesn't detract from anything. There we go. One reason that I'm choosing the website over anything else is because when you resize them, it really doesn't fit with the text. Again, it is your choice how you wish to do it. I'm going to stick with the website for now, but again, because it's only got 25 free goes at it, you might want to choose PowerPoint for a few of yours, even if it is just the additional information ones, the sort of the clarification ones afterwards. So good luck.